This is book 3. So here we're going to look at Where the Wild Things Are by the author Maurice Sendak. Rosa's going to look closely at these drawings and observe the different types of marks the illustrator has made in order to make his drawings. So draw a grid on your inside page. Okay, so let's have a look at the drawings and see what kind of marks he has made. Okay, some short wavy lines. Yes, some curvy, kind of wavy, thin, kind of diamond-like shapes. Some dashes, vertical dashes. And some circular. Some zigzaggy ones. Some of them are lighter in colour and some of them are darker and very dense. Yeah, these are some of the lines he loves, the long, kind of where he's leaned heavy on his pen. All of the illustrations in this book are done with watercolour and pen and ink. Okay, we can move on. So work away with that and fill in all the spaces on your grid. Next, Rosa is going to have a go at drawing one of these monsters to copy one of Sendak's monsters, just to get the hang of the mark making. Another thing worth noticing in the book is the different poses he gives his monsters, depending on the atmosphere he wants to create. That's lovely. Is there any other marks you can take from his drawings, Rosa, that you can just add for a final touch? Keep looking at the drawings. You see his wispy lines and he has very heavy lines. Loads and loads and loads of wispy lines. That's lovely, Rosa. You can add paint to that later. Now on the next page, for the final part of this exercise, I'm going to ask Rosa to design her own monster and to try and use some of the marks that we've learnt about by looking at Sendak's drawings. Okay, they're nice marks. That's like a spiral mark. Lovely. There's some of the lines that the illustrator is using. He uses diagonal lines, vertical lines, horizontal lines. Some of them are thick and some of them are thin. Long curvy lines. That really adds to your drawing. Okay, so now Rosa is going to apply some watercolour, just the same as Maurice Sendak has done in his book. Watercolour allows all the marks from the biro to show through. You'll get the hang of the watercolour over time by trying it out to see how wet do you want your brush. And then to get in a nice background which can be applied very quickly. Keep the brush nice and wet for this just to see. That's really great, Rosa. Well done. So fill the rest of your book with your drawings of your monsters.